Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. Show is called the Real Estate Show and Home Improvement Show. We talk to people about whether you need solar or what you need to improve your home, or tell you how to pick a roofer or a handyman or something like that. But my favorite part of the show is when we have real estate professionals on who tell us about houses they have for sale and tell you what you ought to do if you're thinking of buying or selling a house of your own. Our guest is John Ensz. Welcome, John.
Welcome.
John,
good to be here.
John Ensz from Reedley, right?
From Reedley.
Yeah.
You got it.
Now, you have some houses, properties for sale. We're going to show them. Mm-hmm. Also, we're going to give our guests a chance for a great barbecue tomorrow.
Right.
But tell me, Reedley, you're out there. You have some chickens. You have tomatoes.
Yes. I love gardening and I love running.
You love running?
Yeah.
Chasing chickens?
I ran at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and I work the San Luis Obispo area also. That's why I still have my 805-440-8986 cell phone, as well as my 209-715-0032.
You had that 805 number since college?
Yeah.
Hang on to it.
Yeah.
Now, let's just jump in. I want to talk about the house or the property behind us. It's not just property. There's a house, too, right?
Right. There's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,900 square foot, 20-year-old home. It has solar screens all paid for, very, very low utilities, has a 33-gallon per minute well, has room for 15 horses.
Oh, my gosh.
30 goats.
It looks like there's some fencing, too, right?
Yes, as it has $115,000 of vinyl fencing, metal fencing, wood fencing, and even has a $15,000 electronic gate, double gate to open up to the house, which is up on the mountain, up in those trees.
Somebody who's going to buy this and do all that themselves, that's a lot of money. But they're getting that.
It's all done, and the house is only 20 years old.
The electric gate, you drive up, push a button,
push a button, yeah, or it's got a little keypad. You can press on the keypad. 10-digit code,
nice.
Or you can press the little code to call the person in the house to open it.
Open it up. Yeah,
open it up.
My uncle lived up there. We had to get out of the car and go through like 4 different gates. Close the gate. Get out the net. Open the gate. Close the gate. So that's great. It's electric.
It's all electronic.
I put on the screen the address, 33060 Robinhood Drive in Coarsegold. But tomorrow, do I have the address right?
Yes,
okay.
You have the address exactly right. And if you go up to 41. Before you get to Chichansi Casino, there'll be 6 signs pointing to the left with balloons that you can follow right to the house. There's a sign every 4/10 of a mile. It's about 2.5 miles off of 41.
Right.
But you'll see 6 balloons and 6 signs off of the 41 as you drive up the 41, and you'll know that's where you turn.
Now, I put down that you're going to have an event there from noon to 8 tomorrow, Wednesday, September 13th. What's going to be going on there?
Not only do we have maybe 40 realtors coming to look at the house, but the general public is allowed to come and look at the house also. We're having barbecue tri-tip, barbecue shrimp, baked potatoes, fresh fruit salad.
That's for free tomorrow.
And it's for free.
Yeah.
You know, you got a $25 dinner for free from 12 to 8 p.m. tomorrow.
You don't have to buy the house.
You don't have to buy the house. You don't have to buy the house. Food, drinks. You can come around. You can go hiking up the mountain. You can take the zip line that's on the property from the top of the mountain down, as long as you're courageous.
Now, John, I'm sorry I didn't have better pictures of this, but let's. Can you tell us a price, or do you want to wait?
Yes. The price is only $560,000.
Yeah.
And then again, that's almost 8 acres, several $100,000, $300,000 for the house, another $120,000 for. There's 10 barns and outbuildings. There's a wash rack to wash your horses. There's 2. There's a squeeze barn where you can have the hay just delivered by the machine, and it can drive right into the barn and drop the hay.
Those. Now, by the way, it almost sounds like that even if there wasn't a house there, it'd be worth all the amenities are worth that much.
Yeah.
You know, you could buy
the well alone's worth. There's 2 wells, but the one well's worth $50,000. Yeah. The other well probably $25,000. 5,000 gallon storage tank on the large well. Wow. The small well, 2,500 gallon storage tank.
Well, I tell you, these people are going up to North Fresno. buying these crackerjack houses on these little lots for over $500,000.
For $499 to $599.
Yeah.
You can buy this. You can get 8 acres, and you can also have. There is a guest house down below. It's just a trailer, but it could be thrown in with the deal if somebody wanted it.
Nice.
So you could have a guest house also.
Well, that's on Robinhood Drive in Coarsegold. You don't have to go tomorrow, Wednesday, September 13th, but if you want to barbecue, go over there. Anytime you want to find out about this house, you can call John Ensz, and there's a number on the screen. Call John Ensz, and he'll get you in the house.
Absolutely.
This
It
is
sounds
a buy.
great.
It's a good buy. Now, tell me about this other house you have up. This is such a beautiful house. What house is this?
This is historic monument, I believe, number 4 for the city of Reedley. It's Dr. Iman, who was the first doctor in Reedley, as well as the first mayor of Reedley, built this house for him to live in.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he died not too far after building it in a carriage accident with a horse and buggy and Manning and the river.
I'll beat you.
You know, not long after the house was built.
Well-
But the family's lived there for 50, 60 years, and I think there's only been 3 owners for the last 115 years. 3 or 4 owners.
It's an old house, but it looks in tremendous condition.
It is in immaculate condition. A good friend of mine and his wife redid this house. Even though it was in immaculate shape already, they spent $340,000 3 years ago,
Doing the,
3 to 4 to 5 years ago, redoing this house.
Doing the upgrades. So
Everything's been redone. Everything.
so that's in Reedley.
That's in Reedley.
Now, that one more I wanted to show. Again, sorry I didn't get your...
That was
better picture.
295 South Reed Avenue. in
295
Reedley.
South Reed Avenue. Are we saying the price on it?
Oh, the price on that one is $680,000 on that house in Reedley.
Absolutely beautiful. There was one more house.
And it's almost 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, and it has a brand new
It does.
$125,000 kitchen.
Those older homes didn't have 3 baths. That's a rarity
Right.
in the older ones. Usually
Right.
had to share one little bath. Now, this is another property. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, this is right across from T.L. Reed School, and it is a gated community. I think it has about 18 or 19 homes in it. So it includes a community swimming pool, extra parking. This is the last end unit, which is unit number 110, right across from T.L. Reed School. And it's perfect for either retirees or young couples just starting out. And this one is only $325.
Is it a condo or PUD? What's...
It is a home, but it veers toward the PUD range. You do have a monthly fee.
Freestanding home, though.
You have one attached wall.
One wall, okay.
One attached wall. But you have your own backyard. You have your own front yard. But all the maintenance is done by the association. So for your $275, they take care of the roof. They take care of the exterior painting. They take care of the front yard,
Okay,
not
front
the
yard.
backyard. You know, the pool, the security gate, no clubhouse, but the swimming pool and the parking lot and all that type of stuff.
Very
And it has a 2-car garage also.
John, we're out of time, but I want to close by just recapping on that property out in Coarsegold. Here's the address. Tell us one more time what's going on.
Please come tomorrow, and you can come earlier than 12, but we're saying 12 o'clock just to make sure that the shrimp, the tri-tip, the baked potatoes, and everything ready. Theoretically, we're going to be there from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow, but we're saying 12 to 8 p.m. just to be safe, to make sure that the tri-tip, the baked potato, the shrimp, it's going to be smoked for 2.5 to 3 hours there at the site tomorrow morning.
What about the shrimp? What size are
The
they?
shrimp are 16-count shrimp, so that's 16 to a pound. So it's a good size, you know,
Good size
about the
shrimp.
size of 2 thumbs.
Yeah. All right. John Ensz, the hardest working realtor I've ever met. You exhaust me just talking to you, John. I don't know how you do all that. You're going to barbecue. You're going to have. And you're up there cleaning the place today and mopping. And
Yeah,
getting it ready.
cleaning the place yesterday and today.
Yeah.
So we've mopped it a couple of times. We've done the carpets. We cleaned the windows. We had somebody help us clean the windows.
Nice.
So come and enjoy it. And bring your walking shoes. Bring a horse or two if you
Bring your
want.
horse.
and you can ride around on the property and up the mountain for an hour or two.
All right. We'll be back with more real estate and home improvement right after this.